Climate change poses a real threat to many fish stocks around the world, as rising sea temperatures cause a drop in oxygen levels, an occurring event commonly referred to as oxygen deoxygenation. Among the most vulnerable are small-scale coastal fishing communities in Africa, who rely on access to fish stocks for sustenance and livelihoods. Ocean deoxygenation can cause aquatic dead zones through a drop in oxygen levels, which fish need to survive. This is something experts are concerned about.
Global warming will have a devastating impact on small-scale fisheries, especially in the tropics, because in temperate areas, you have the fish are leaving that tolerate only cold temperature, and they are replaced by fish from warmer temperatures in temperate areas. But in tropical areas, the fish that are leaving because it's too hot, they are not replaced by anything. So basically, the fish are at the extreme limit of their temperature tolerance, and it becomes too hot. They leave or they don't thrive. And so that is devastating. And also the deoxygenation of the ocean is impacting lots of countries.
According to the International Union for Conservation of Nature, ocean deoxygenation is expected to expand over the next decades and can affect fisheries negatively through growth, survival and reproduction. Many coastal fishing communities near Africa's equator will feel the effects far greater than others, and this could affect thousands of people. One of the biggest negative impacts ocean deoxygenation is having on African coastal communities is the increase in alien invasive species who are taking over the local marine environment left behind by indigenous ones. South Africa remains vulnerable to that phenomenon as well, with two distinct marine ecosystems along the west and east coast, making it prone to sea temperature changes and a drop in oxygen levels.
South Africa's got a very unique coastline. It's approximately 3,000 kilometers of very unique coastline. On our west coast, we've got the Benguela current, which is a very cold current and a nutrient-rich current. And that is a very different ecosystem compared to the east coast. So along the west coast, we've got kelp forests, and they've got a very unique ecosystem, and they can be heavily impacted upon because of sea temperature increase. As kelp forests really need cold water and nutrient-rich water, so anything disturbing the temperature could be detrimental to those ecosystems and the animals that live within them.
So far, overfishing still remains the #1 threat to global fish stocks. However, the geographic range and spread of ocean deoxygenation is only set to get worse and affect more people. Travis Andrews, CGTN, Cape Town.